show you what I've discovered in this house, and you guys can draw your own conclusions. So thanks a lot, and I'm really glad that you guys are able to join me, because when I first started in this business, I didn't have anybody that was willing to coach me. I didn't have anybody that was willing to show me a house or put it on video, a house that they found the words China stamped on the back of a piece of drywall. Okay, so again, draw your own conclusion, but I didn't have this benefit. So if you guys just spend the next few minutes with me, I will literally save you from a catastrophic mistake, because it happens every single day. There's investors out there every single day that are spending their hard-earned money just by not knowing, and $20,000 or more is gone. I just want to make that clear to you. And I don't want to quantify how much money it's going to cost you, because it could cost you much more. But you need to figure out, what do you think it's going to cost for drywall, for an all new electric wiring? And there's much more involved. Again, I'm not a drywall remediation expert either. All I am is a real estate investor. I'm not a realtor. I'm not a lawyer. I've conducted over 400 real estate auctions, again, generated millions of dollars doing this, and I just wanted to share with you this particular property. And I want you to get excited, because this tool, this is what people wouldn't want you to know. Most people would think it's not in their best interest to tell you about this. They would want you to make these mistakes. They'd want you to lose your money. They'd want you to be depressed and to be sad and to feel like that you absolutely just wasted your money. They want you to feel like that. Why do they want that? Is because they want to keep your money on the sidelines. They want to scare you, but not me. I take great pride in the fact that I educate my people. I educate the people that train under me. I'll save you from these catastrophic mistakes, and I got lots of these tips. I got lots to share. So anybody thinking of training with me, watch this video, you see for yourself. I have nothing to gain. Here it is, right here, right now. We're pulling up, and I just want you guys to see this for yourselves. Okay guys, we just got here at the house. So this is the house that I was speaking of. I'm going to show you a little tour around, and I'm going to let you draw your own conclusions here. Like I said, I'm no Chinese drywall expert. You know, I know nothing about Chinese drywall, but I can, however, read the English language. So before we even go through this house, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about here. So, see that piece of wallboard right there? Can you see that? What is it? That says made in China. So let me flip that around. Made in China. So you guys can draw your own conclusions as to whether or not this house has Chinese drywall. I'm just showing you what I see. So first thing, look, okay, check out any of the plugs in the house. You can go to any plug, anywhere actually in the house where there's copper. Okay, you see that line right there? That's not a black line. It looks just as black. So get a good look at that. Watch what happens here, watch. See my finger? Look. See that line? See that soot? This is from touching the copper. See, watch. I'm putting myself at risk for you guys here. You see that? Now I gotta wash my hands. But you can go to any location. So pick anywhere. See, check out up here on the ceiling. See that copper line? See how it's black? It looks like just a regular black line, but look where it's going to. That's going right into the ground. That is just completely black. And my fingers would look exactly like this if I were to touch it. See, I just touched it and look at that line. So they don't know what the long-term effects are. I don't know the long-term effects. I really know nothing, like I said, about Chinese drywall. I'm just showing you what I see here. So another thing, another sure tell sign is, let's go into the laundry room, because you can always look at the shut-off valves. Let's take a look at the shut-off valves. See, there you go, look at those. You can see it's eating at it. You see the color, you see what's happening to those? I don't even know what's happening to those myself, but I wouldn't want to be the one that bought this house. And guess what? This house is up for auction. And I'm gonna let you guys see the picture. So if you were to pull this house up and you were considering buying it on auction, this is the picture you would see of this house. Take a look. But you could see as I pulled up to the house, it's a much different situation in actuality. Everywhere you look, let me show you something else. You can also look at the screw heads. Take a look at this. Anywhere where there's metal, okay, it just turns black. See, watch this. You see that screw head? Look at, does something not seem right? It's already rusted out. Look at that screw. See the color? That's not correct. It shouldn't be that way. So apart from just the shutoff valves, the easiest way, so when you find a house, just go to any plug. You can see, I mean, this is just a quick check. This is just a quick tip to hopefully save you guys tens of thousands of dollars. Look at all these screws popping out. They're all black. You see that? They're all black. It turns your hands black, and that's just the way it is. So I just wanted to give you guys these little bit of tips. I mean, all the metal in the house is going to be eaten eventually. See that? See the coloring on that? I mean, that's not how a stainless steel screw and washer is supposed to look. So I'm sure you guys realize that. But here's another tip here. Let's go into the bathroom. Okay, we're going to go into the bathroom of this house, and you'll see the behind the mirrors start to get a blackish tint. So there's obviously no power in this house, but take a look. You see what it's doing? Can you guys see that in there? It starts to turn it black behind it. So even, see it here on the edge? It starts to get that black coloring. So when you go to a mirror and you see those, without even pulling off an electrical plug to verify, you already have a good feeling about what that house is going to be all about. So, and it's at every location. I mean, look up here. You won't see any copper. It's all black. Anything that was copper is now black. So one more place. Let me show you somewhere in the garage where you can look. So normally the air conditioner has a little bit of copper that runs into the house. So even if you can't get into the house, you're able to go to those copper lines. So in this case, the air conditioner's already been taken out, but you can see just from the screw, look at these, this is a perfect right here. See, even though it's been cut, you see that? It's still black. It's black in there. Anywhere, normally when you cut a wire, you can cut a wire wide open and it's gonna be a nice, golden copper color. That's just the way it is. But in this case, you can see even outside. See, look at those tips. They're just black. That's the way it is. So even outside the house, without even getting into the house, you can see it start to eating. Now, it's not at the same exact rate. And like I said, just to clarify, I'm not saying this house has Chinese drywall, but I can read the English language. So I'm not going to beat that to death, but I don't want anyone coming back saying I claim this house has Chinese drywall. You can draw your own conclusions. If you could read English too, you tell me what you think. But see all this black everywhere? Look on the walls. All that black, that's from people touching it and wiping it. I don't want to give the address of this property, but you guys are going to see this happen all the time. I mean, people bidding on properties, people unsuspecting purchasing homes that have Chinese drywall. And just look at this bunch of wires here. It's just all black. See my fingers when I touch that? It's just all black. I mean, that's what happens anytime. See that ground? See, it's touching the green wire right there? All black. I mean, this is exactly what happens. So again, I'm glad that you guys joined me. I hope this was information. I hope this was good information for you guys. My goal here is to save you guys countless dollars on these kind of mistakes. I don't want anybody to buy a house with Chinese drywall if you could just watch this video and learn what to look for. So thanks for watching. This is just another video. I want the investors out there to know that these problems exist, and I want you to know what to look for, because I don't want anybody who watched this video to be somebody who gets stung for such a large amount of money. I mean, what do you guys think it would cost to replace all this drywall in this house? What do you think it would cost to replace all this wiring? I mean, you wish that all these holes in the walls was the only problem. This means nothing. I mean, all this drywall. I mean, if it wasn't for that, this is not a bad repair. I mean, I haven't seen one in this bad condition, but I mean, if you didn't have to rip out all this drywall, all this wiring, I mean, this job would cost you a fraction of what it's actually going to cost you because of what it says on that drywall. Now, so that's it, guys. I mean, you could draw your own conclusions, but I just wanted you guys to see there's a lot of rumors out there how you would test for something like this, and I'm no expert and I know nothing about Chinese drywall, but I just wanted to share with you guys what I found in a house. I mean, look at this. This is just a paint can laying around, right? But look at the color of that. I mean, you would think it's 40 years old, right? Well, this house was built in 07, so it doesn't really matter. It's just been sitting there in the perfectly dry area. And look at the top of that paint can. I mean, what color are paint cans normally? I mean, are they normally that color? I mean, this is just all different little things for you guys to know. Look at that fixture. You see that black on there? So these are all just different tips that I want to share with you guys. And literally, if I could save hundreds of you from making this catastrophic mistake, that'd make me feel good about myself. And if anyone does save a nice chunk of change,
and it was because of this video, you know, send me an email, let me know about it. You know, that would make me feel good about myself. You know, I'm not asking for anything in return, but you know, I'm in the middle of doing about 25 property inspections right now, and I wanted to take the time just to record this for you guys and let you guys see exactly what I see on a daily basis. So again, I won't beat it to death, but I think I made my point. And thanks for joining my webinars. You know, if you want additional training, you want to keep on getting training from me, just go to my email, go to my website. It's right there at the bottom of the screen, and I'd be happy to embrace you guys for additional training. But I thought it very important to address this Chinese drywall issue, and you know, if I can stop as many of you from making such a catastrophic mistake, I would. But this is just one of my tips. If you want training from me, one-on-one training, you want to attend one of my boot camps, I mean, this is just 1/10 of 1% of what you're going to learn. So I have a system coming out soon. You know, you want information on that, it's going to be on my website soon. But in the meantime, I just want to keep on sending out these webinars and keep giving you guys, you know, this information. And when I save somebody, you know, such a huge mistake, you know, let me know about it. I'd appreciate it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys soon.